The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and Spartans will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Michigan's offense takes the field to start this game off. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors. And
turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? The offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Davis will throw. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. And if he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Pressure coming. Down he goes. The defense making a play, and they've knocked him out to a long field goal range.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going to the running game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Throwing right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Found a seam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wide receiver going in motion. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They'll give it to the back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying the left side. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Try to get it to the edge. Spins away from 1. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after 1 as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Inside the 35. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Davis will throw. Slithers into space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And the big fella runs right down the middle of the field, runs the post route. You could tell quarterback locked into him, throws it up high, lets him catch the football, use his big body to kind of fend off the defenders and get in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. UCF has the lead right now, but this Knights crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 7 over BYU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins, guys, you start to really like the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Davis looking to pass. The throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Complete to the left. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll go to the ground. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Davis will throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 45. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little...
And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying out to the left. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Michigan State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Davis looking to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Buys a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Hope. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Under fire. Heaves it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Power football with the run. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
And the Wolverines will keep this drive going. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The give to the tailback. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it just in time.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. And he's wrestled to the ground. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Had to throw it before he wanted. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Saw a spot in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Rides to back and leaves it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Beck's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. There he goes. Open it up. Oh, what a cut. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one.
Right on the money.
Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Wiggles free. Turns it loose. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the air on first down. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Spartans are in the red zone. To the air on second down. Buys a little extra time. Headed to the end zone. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. He'll keep it himself. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And I am sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a fourth down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the first. But they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch guy, creating a huge turnover on downs. Big play for the defense.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Fires left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Davis looking to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.